Phil Arrington gave me idea for idea's sake, knowledge for knowledge's sake, and for my own. Our drive to know must be intrinsic. The external world is catalyst and occasionally companion. Jim Cowell of the Haunted Bookshop showed me that it was okay to love literature, and that sharing this private joy created a kind of brotherhood. Reading Paulo Freire convinced me of the need and vitality of resistance, that education is power, that literacy, one very different from school definition, is efficacy. And even dear Carl Kolchak of the Night Stalker, when the institution tells him to report on the local cat show, finds himself drawn elsewhere of his own volition. He cannot help himself. Prepared or not, he faces the dark, the demons. Too often his tools are inadequate. He's prepared to run. But he does not stop asking, does not stop finding more. Like Tiresias, no one believes him. But bumbling about doesn't make the purpose of learning less noble. There is therefore no such thing as a neutral education. Indeed, education has a duty to not be neutral. It is, at its best, the complete denunciation of fatalism, the embrace of human agency. But, we have discovered that my memory, my objectivity in assembling these pieces is hardly infallible. Steve Austin was never the complicated resistance actor I later reimagined him to be. Less condemning, Jim Cowell was actually Jim Cowie, and he also sold popcorn, antiques, and owned a craft and fabric shop. Not quite the quiet brotherhood of books I had imagined. In my telltale moment of inspiration in a barn making mice, I now wonder if it happened as I imagined it at all. The photo of the float I have since found is of the Aristocats. And so my memories, like the papier-mâché mice, begin to dissolve in rain. My favorite character, Roy, in the old film Blade Runner, said it.
All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die.
So what, after all, is fragile here? My memories, or my conclusions from them? All the points of breaking in these memories are in the omissions of routine devotion to traditional lives. How do I hang on to a resistance pedagogy now? If Joseph Campbell is right about his monomythic quest, it seems that there are more temptations or distractions away from it than ever before. Is my quest for a language of action a kind of romantic expectation no different from the illusory American dream? Even if it is, however, it is a reauthoring that challenges apathy and despair, mere anger and powerlessness, which is authored upon us. We bumble our way through competing narratives, including our own, and seeing the rain dissolve the papier-mâché only reminds me that I must be suspect of my own authorship and authority as I find my agency. Paradoxically, then, it is the fragility of the image that endures in me.